like a question to both of you. Do you feel like you in a position right now in your life, or just generally, do you feel like at this point in your life, you in a position to create new long life relationships or long life friendships with other people? Look at you, Lou. No.
Yeah, just right up now.
She's like, no, these are my friends. They're gonna stay my friends.
No, me, I'm open to it. And like I said, like I just mentioned now earlier, right, is that you never know. You could meet somebody tomorrow that could become a lifelong friend and add so much value to your life, right? So I'm open to those sorts of things. And with me, I'm so very particular also about the type of people that I allow into my life. Like, I know a fuckload of people, right? But my close people that are closest to me and people that knows all the intricate little bits and pieces of my life are a handful. I could literally count on one hand how many people are that close to me and that I let in to that level.
But I get it. Like, I'm scared.
I'm open to new friendships and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't mind. Lucille.
Let me. Okay, but I think it's guys. No, I think it's okay. Yes, I can have new friends, and that definitely. I mean, I've recently met some people that are really great people, and I've clicked on, and we're doing things together, talking, and are really fun people that I can see myself, being with. But I'm not sure about that close inner circle, because that's a whole different. The close inner circle and people who you are with, just friends with, that is different, and I'm not sure at what level am I able to bring people like really into that close, where I'm sharing everything. I feel like that circle is, and I get you. Like, I get you, Lou. Like, that's a lot, because I feel like at this point in my life, I think with me also, I'm a bit wary. I'm always so wary about why do people want me in their lives, because I always feel like, you want something from me. And I think that's why I have such a small, close circle of friends. I know a lot of people, but I have a few friends. And I think that's the difference. And I'm always so scared of, I'm just like Lou. I'm open to having new friends, but I'm very closed off to having any more close friends. Y'all are my friends forever. You gonna die with me. This is it. I'm not doing this shit again. I don't want to learn. I don't want to get to know other people like this. Because, I have very few close friends who know my innermost secrets kind of thing. And I have very few people who I will cry in front of, or will say I'm not okay. Like, I know, like, my last breakup, I wasn't okay. And when I remember Taz calling that day that we broke up, and I think, Lou, you were out of the country, and Taz was like, here in 20 minutes she was at my house, and like, you were there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's very few people that I can say that to, and also that will do that for me. And you guys and Joe and Mona and Bianca and them, those are the kind of people. But they're my very close friends. I don't think I could let other people into my life like that now again. It would be I don't know. I'm scared. That's why I say, for me, friendship breakups are a lot harder than actual relationship breakups, because I feel like as a friendship, you really do open yourself up so much more.
No, I do. And I feel, and that's when I quickly, that's exactly what I was saying when I quickly said no, is that, yes, as guys, being vulnerable at my age, it's hard. And getting people into your close space and being your close space, you've got to make yourself vulnerable. Like you, Farah, when you called Taz about your breakup, you were in a vulnerable place. And to be vulnerable with a lot of people, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
So for me, the people that I'm gonna, God forbid, if ever, if Edison and I had to break up, and the people that I'm gonna call and be able to cry snot and drana in front of, that space is small. And not to say that I don't have other friends, but they're not my close friends that I'm gonna be able
just
to
who
be
you
vulnerable and
with.
break down. Yes, my inner circle. And I think for me, that's where, I want to guard that. And I just it's a lot also to defining and to get people and, you know, to be able to safely say that this person is my inner circle. And I just, for me, I'm okay with my inner circle right now. I'm grand, I'm sharp. I don't need...
Do you feel like though, but like when we, like, do you feel like your friendship circles, like to both of you, like do you feel like your friendship circles in your 20s are different in your 30s? Or do you have friends from your 20s that evolved enough with you to still be around now, and you evolved enough with them too?
Absolutely. Like Farah, I remember in a previous episode that you guys did, you mentioned the whole thing around as you grow as a person, right? From a relationship point of view, there's different sort of expectations that you have of somebody that you're in a relationship with. And I think the same sort of thing applies to when there's a friendship.
No, that's 100%. That's
so
good point.
Definitely from my perspective also, in my 20s, from in my teens to in my 20s to now in my mid to late 30s.
You know, you old girl. You old girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sip the water, girl.
Yeah,
Sip the water.
Yeah, there's definitely been a shift.
And with you, Lou, do you like have friends that you've been friends with, like in your early 20s, that are still your friends now, that have evolved with you through your kids, your marriage, your divorce,
like like my best friend, like
business?
I mean, Mpo's been my friend since I was 20. Yeah, so her and I have been friends for like a good 17 years now, and she's like seen it through it, been through it all. You know, my when I started my relationship with my ex-husband, you know, through all the years, all the dramas, when I turned 21, my first child, when I got married, you know, she's been through it all. She's still here. We still have a common thread. We're still able to talk all the time. You know, I literally stood there and watched her son come out of her vagina. You know, I'm his godmother. So I do have friends like that. I mean, and some of like my other friends, like Cora, you know, she's been with me for years. I think since about 2014, 15, somewhere there. You know, we've been friends since then. So I've had friendships that have lasted over the test of time, but I've also had some of my who are currently you know, in my very close friendship circle, some person that I just know for like 2 years. You know, 2.5, going almost to 3 years or somewhere there. Yeah. But it's, you know, so I have that mix of people that I've known for a long time and people that are just for a short period. But I guess it goes back to what Taz said, is that you can meet a person today, you know, and you guys just click, and the friendship evolves to that place where the person becomes, or you become part of the inner circle just like that, you know, and it happens. Doesn't necessarily, you know, gone are the days of us, you know, valuing friendship based on the years of friendship alone. There's so many variables nowadays, you know, to keep a friendship together or make a friendship, you know, valuable. As much as there's also like a lot of variables that can break friendships, you know, and outside of. You know, I wanted to ask, you know, okay, so Farah and Taz, you and I are friends. What is the one thing that I could do to you, Taz, or to you, Farah, that could end this inner circle friendship that we have? What are some of the things that are non-negotiable?
Like, I think, like, you know, it's different if you sleep with someone's man and you know each other, you're acquaintances. But it's another thing sleeping with somebody's man who's your friend. You know, I think that's the thing, is like, I think there's always like that's, and the other thing is like, if you stole money from me, I'd be pissed with you. But I think the reason more than anything I'd be pissed with you is because if you asked me for money, I'd give it to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you asked me for money, I wouldn't have a problem with that. So it would be upsetting for me that you'd steal the money rather than ask me. Then I'd think, what kind of friendship do we have that you can't ask me for money? But I think the definitely sleeping with someone's man for me is a big thing. And I think, you know, it comes back to that thing about girl code. You know, do we have girl code where it's your friend's man, so you don't sleep with him. But then how much of a friend, or what kind of friendship level do you have to not sleep with someone's man? So if I don't know you and I go out with you a couple of times to the club and I meet your man and a year later I sleep with him and I still know you, we know each other, we see each other out, we've never been to each other's houses, but we go out now and again with groups of friends. Does that make me your friend? Does that mean I can't fuck your man? Do you know what I mean? So I think the levels of friendship are also just, it just depends.
And I think from my point of view, Lou, it is because both of you know I'm such a personal, like I'm very closed off, and there's very, very few people that knows my, deep, dark, secrets or very intimate things about my life. And I think if whatever I share with my inner circle, if they divulge whatever was shared with them, with their other friends or with other people type of thing, because I am such a closed off personal type of person, and that sort of information gets out to other people, like I feel like I trust you with those sorts of things, that just wouldn't be taken on or mentioned to any other person outside of our close circle. I think that would kind of be a make or break situation for me. Also, Farah, the sleeping with the man situation, I'll moor you and I'll moor the man. Done.
No, and I can see tears. Yeah, no, I can see her pulling out that Cape Town karate kid.
And she will
be there. Like.
But then, guys,
it's not even Karate Kid. If you come from the Cape Flats, then there's other.
No, then it's over, girl. We know, girl. We know. But that's my thing. So do you think that there's that thing of girl code? Do you think it exists?
To a certain extent, and I think between certain females, yes. And then there's other females that are just fucking savages and just want dick. So they'll do whatever they need to do to get with the person. I really feel that there are some females like that out there. But me, in my relationship, if anybody must come and do that, I cut the fucking...
Okay, but we can't say... Okay, but we can't say females, because at the end of the day, females can be dogs and dolphins and cats. You need to talk about women specifically, because then you're saying, okay, as a species across whatever female species, then you like that. So we need to talk about women here. Now, my thing is also, if you're going to say that, now, are you, again, does it come down to levels of friendship, or is it someone you deem close? What if you think that somebody that you know is a closer friend than you think they are, and then they sleep with your man, and then they come back and, but bitch, we ain't friends, kind of thing. Like, how do you handle that? Like, what do you want to do in that situation?
I think I actually had a friend. Actually, she's still my friend right now, and her and I are close, and that happened to her actually, where we were all working together at Outsurance, and somebody slept with, but you know what, I actually think that girl was just not okay. But I think the girl's defense was exactly that Farah's saying. The girl was like, no, you and I were friends, but we're not that close. And yet this person thought that, they were close friends because actually they lived together, and they thought that they were in a circle together, But then when she found out that this one was sleeping with her man, this one's defense was, nah, girl, we friends, but we're not that close. So the girl code thing, we can pass on that.
So it's okay. See, that's the thing. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Are there like levels to the kind of friendships that we think we have then? Because if like that, I mean, what if somebody says to you, but we ain't friends like that? Like, what is your comeback to that? And also, can you really be upset at the girl if she doesn't know? Like, if somebody doesn't know it's your man.
No, but how are you my friend and you don't know it's my man? Hold up, then we're not really friends. So then if she comes back and says that we're not friends, then no, she's right. We're not friends.
Bad way of
then you just put your tail between your legs and keep it moving. Like, if you didn't know that it's my man, then no, we're not friends.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Of course.
So there are levels to friendships then. Okay. So there's levels to what you can and can't do to your friends then.
I would say that. More of an acquaintance. Somebody that you know.
No,
but I wouldn't call it a
because
friend.
honestly, if you my friend,
Okay.
you know I have a man and you know who my man is.
Then both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, but then to both of you, like, what are the two things that a friend must have in order for you to consider them?
That's a hard question. Okay, you
Ambition. They need to be ambitious in what they're doing in life, and there needs to be the
Okay.
loyalty as well.
Okay.
That are the two,
And for you,
that's
Lou?
the two things for me. You need to be ambitious. You can't be a leigat and want to be chilling at home all day, every day, not having specific sort of direction in your life.
No, for me, it's 100% that.
that
It's you need to be ambitious, you need to be loyal, and you need to be honest. Yeah, and you?
Okay.
Yeah. I think, I agree, Lou. I think that loyalty and that honesty, you need
Yeah,
to
no.
have.
If you don't have those things, then we can't be friends. We can't. Just can't.
For me, like, ambition is a big thing because I feel like I want to be able to have friends who are able to do the same things that we can do. Like, you know what I love about our friendship is that we never have to sit there. Like, and I have this with all my close friends, whether it's you guys, whether it's Joe, or whoever. Like, we never have to sit there and downplay our success because we don't want to make the other friend feel bad. So we can sit at a table and you can say to us, okay, I'm going to Singapore, and Lou will be on I'm going to Bali and wherever, and I'm going to Vietnam. Like, we can sit and have those conversations. And I like that because we never have to downplay what we can achieve or have achieved in our lives. And I think sometimes, that's why ambition is so important for me. Not because I don't want friends who can't afford things, but I definitely don't want a friend who isn't fucking ambitious. I don't want a friend who isn't aspirant. I don't want a friend who doesn't aspire to be something or do something in their lives, because I want us all to be able to be those rich girls. I want us to be those girls.
Yeah, and the thing is this also, guys, it doesn't matter what job you have, in all honesty, but have ambition within that specific space that you're in, right?
Yeah.
So whether you're doing a specific sort of job, you want.
And that's the thing, because I mean, a lot of my friends.
Of course, but I'm saying, for me, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I want us to aspire to be those rich girls. I want us to be that because I want us to sit there and not be shy of the things that we want, even when we can't afford them. I want us to be able to say, okay, we're going on holiday, but okay, guys, I'm not going on holiday this year because I want to buy a bigger house. Do you know what I mean? And for my friends to understand that. But I also don't want my friend can work at ShopRite, it's fine. But I want my friend to be able to own ShopRite. Do you know what I mean? I want her to aspire to own ShopRite.
Yeah.
I need friends like that, because the worst friendships I've ever had are the friendships that have been upset with me for succeeding. And those were so hard for me to be in friendships with those people. And that's, I guess, why it never worked out. But do you know how hard it is to pussyfoot around people because you scared of what they're going to say about the success that you work so hard for? And it's really, really hard to do that, and it's tough. I don't want to be in that situation anymore. At this point in my life, I don't care how it comes across. I just don't want to be in a situation anymore where my friends make me feel bad.
Like, I think that's also like another thing is that, I've had a lot of, in a specific friendship that I had where, a person like was going through a lot and never contacted me, stopped talking to me, stopped messaging, dealt with whatever it is that they were dealing with in their corner. And then when it got to the point of unpacking, what was your reason you were not talking to me? Oh no, because Lucille, you just seem like you're so busy, and I just didn't want to bother you. You're doing so well, and things are happening in your life, and I just felt like I couldn't communicate with you. I couldn't talk. And I was like, come again. So because I'm doing my stuff, going about my life as you should know, as my friend, that means that I'm inaccessible to your problems, and I'm going to be insensitive to the fact that you're going through. You didn't even give me an opportunity. You judged based on, you didn't even give me a chance to be there for you. You didn't even give me an opportunity. And then next thing, and for me, that hurts. And I was like, so what type of person do you actually think that I am, that no matter what's going on in my life, or however seemingly great, because apparently my life seems so great that I'm inaccessible to another person's problems. And I'm like, then that just means that you don't know me as a person. You don't know my heart.
And that means they're looking at social media to look at what's going on in your life.
Lucille, you never even said, Lucille, do you have 2 minutes to even have a discussion? You've not put any hints. You just decided that, no, I'm inaccessible. I'm too busy. My life is too great to hear about somebody else's problems. And that person generally just cut themselves off from me. And I was like, wow, okay. And at first it hurt. And I was like, wow, so this person thinks that I wouldn't have a heart big enough to be able to put whatever's happening in my life aside to be there for you. Yet I thought you and I were friends. And I was just like, okay, people are exhausting. But
that's why I'm saying to you, like, most of the people that I'm still friends with now, that I was in my 20s, those are the people that have evolved with me and have grown and have gone on to do great things in their lives. And some of them haven't, but they still want to. They're still trying, and that's exactly why we're still friends. But you need to be able to have friends that are going to support you, or friends that genuine friends, or friends you can say, listen, like I've gone to both of you when there's some stuff that we've either wanted to do or whatever, and I said, listen, my money's elsewhere right now. I can't do this. Like, I'm not in a financial position to do this, because I have to be very aware of my money and what I do with it. And I've never at any point have any of you made me feel bad for not being able to be involved in something, because I'm doing other things, and I appreciate that from my friends, and that's what I want from my friendships. I don't want my friendships to make me feel bad because I can't. But guys, we've been chatting today, and I know we all have lots of things to do. So thank you so much for being with us, Taz, and just talking about our friendship and friendships. We will see you again soon, hopefully in person. And if not, we'll do this again.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. This was a great conversation, and I miss you guys, and I can't wait for dinner. Guys, please send in our group our next dinner location, and let's just have a dream about it.
Yeah, it's fine. Even if you must do a Zoom dinner, I miss you guys.
Okay, let's do the Zoom dinner.
Yes, let's do that.
After maybe sometime early next week.
Okay, that's fine. Love you.
Okay, cool. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Farah and Lucille, according to us.